Suraj, Anushka, it's that moment. No, but don't worry, because we begin it with Shashi as one must, right? So since Shashi
I hope there's no other name in this except Anushka, Suraj, Diljit, Mehreen, Karnesh, Anshay or Anvita. Or
sure.
Nelson Mandela is fine, Mother Teresa is fine, all those names.
All right, so was Shashi there when Anushka auditioned for Three Idiots?
I wish she was, should have helped.
This is what, why wasn't she more
Did I
helpful?
audition for Three Idiots? Yeah, I auditioned for, I didn't get it.
Was Shashi there? Was Shashi there for all the Oscars because she too was waiting for Leo to win one?
She was. She was, yeah.
Henna?
And she was there each time, and she was trying to also conspire and get him the Oscar, but you know, he won. Do you think he feels like this is the film he should have won it for? I always wonder. I'm sure he thinks.
I don't know.
What?
Why?
Singing song.
I'm just feeling like, why? Because I think it's a cumulative win for him. I just do things.
Exactly, that's what I feel.
Cumulative win.
Yeah.
Right. I have no idea what just happened,
No,
but
I'm
I'm a
saying
fan.
that, you know, sometimes actors get an award for a performance which they might not even, because I think
he should have won for
so
Wolf of Wall
amazing.
Street.
Yeah,
and not for Revenant.
So many other films, you know. But yeah, it's a cumulative award, I think, for him.
Does Shashi, when she's kicking back, would she choose, say, Ramsey Brothers or Chamatkar?
Of course, Chamatkar. You know?
Yeah, but Ramsey Brothers occasionally.
Like a, what do you call that? Cheat. What do you call that?
Guilty pleasure.
Guilty pleasure. Yes,
right.
guilty pleasure. That's a guilty pleasure Ramsey brother film.
Since you've been stranded on the boat with both, who's the better travel companion on a boat? Richard Parker or Shashi?
You better take my name. I ain't competing with a tiger.
I'm going to say Shashi because without Shashi, I don't think Richard would be so nice in Sehma.
I was there.
Yeah.
I was the one taming him the whole time. Like, Richard, behave yourself. Do not go after Suraj. He has to work in my film after a few years.
This is true. You guys know Richard Parker was the
tiger.
Right. What is Shashi's favorite tree? That's still standing.
Apple.
You think apple?
Because it bears fruits, of course, apples, and also because it's in a colder climate, and I like cold places.
Okay. Do you have backstory also for what the favorite tree might be?
For Shashi?
Yeah.
I don't think Shashi likes trees. She was stuck on one for too long.
I don't think I like you. I like a tree.
Hey!
What do you think Shashi said to Gabbar?
When he asked for the first time, kitne aadmi the, she gave the answer. But these guys took so long, taking long pauses and looking down. And he had to repeat himself, kitne aadmi the. The first time he asked, he had said, do. But these guys were not answering. He didn't hear her.
So now here is where some of the choices take place. All right? So Oscars or a national award?
Oscars or national award?
Yeah, which would mean more?
To an Oscar?
No.
I'd say national award.
Yeah.
Here you can see I'm very ambitious. Why not both?
All right, fair enough.
You know, one, you have two hands.
Yeah.
Maybe
ले ले, तू भी ले ले.
Try करेंगे.
Anushka, the producer, Anushka, the leading lady, which career shift are you prouder of?
No,
Adjustment.
the first was not a shift. The first was a fall, like a free fall.
Right.
When I became an actor, I had no idea I was going to become an actor, and suddenly I was an actor, and it was hard. Yeah, man. Like I was 19 when I signed my first film. So by the time my film released, I was 20 years old. Firstly, at that age, you're still growing up and understanding the world around you. Like, oh, you're a young adult, and suddenly you're like, acha, people are like this. Acha, aise hota, acha, school was very easy. Acha, college is even easier. Fine. But then you realize the real world. So I'm growing there, and at the same time, I'm figuring my way out in the industry. So that was not like a shift. That was like a
whiplash, like it wasn't about
exactly.
turn. Yeah.
So I think turning producer was something which was completely my decision, and it came from really like deep within, and I own it. Yeah.
For your next Hollywood outing, say you had the choice, would you choose Deepika, would you choose Priyanka, would you choose Anushka, would you choose Claire Danes?
Anushka.
I did, huh?
What a silly question. What do you think is good? He has to do the rest of the promotions with me.
Plus we're trying this accent, I think it should be in something.
Yeah, because you know, we can entertain each other.
Yeah.
Next time we see you at the BAFTAs, I think. Henna? I think it should.
Oscar, National Award and BAFTA.
Banta hai. Amir, Shahrukh, Salman, the Khan you'd like to work with again?
Good Lord, Jesus Christ.
Okay,
you know, this question, it's like,
it'll haunt you for your dying.
I'm Hindu, so my body will be burnt. But if I was to have a grave, this is what it would be written. And I would still have to answer. Every day I have to come and put some answer out of the grave and then go back into my grave. But that's what my tombstone would say.
Shashi was there.
Yeah, exactly.
With all three.
Yeah. Shashi was actually there with all three Khans. But they're all very different and it's very hard to choose.
No, I'm not saying choose. Like,
I'm very fond of Shah Rukh because I've done 3 films with him. I started my first movie with him and he was very nice to me. And he's very inspiring because at this age and at this juncture in his life, he's been working for like so many years. He still has this energy where, and so much respect for the director. Like if a director is saying something, suppose like Imtiaz is like, sir, and he's standing there and he's like, sir, मैं ये सोच रहा था, हाँ जी sir, बोलो. So he's like that. He's very respectful of people.
all right. So then we'll move now, since that is unfair and thing, we're going to move now just to simple multiple choices or choices. All right, and they're very easy ones. So dogs or cats? Are you dog people or cat people?
It's not easy at all. It's a very hard question. Excuse me, that's the hardest question
Dogs
I've ever
and
been
cats
asked.
is so hard.
So I used to think dogs, right? And then we adopted 3 cats in our office. So these 3 cats live there, and they are like dogs. Like they behave like dogs. I was told that cats don't come and sit on your lap, and they have their own mood swing. These ones are behaving like dogs. They're sitting on your leg. They're climbing on top of you. They're like needy and want your love and all of that. So it's very hard to say both, man. And my cat's name is Bhenga. Because he's actually Bhenga. So cute. I love you, Bhenga.
Yeah, they're best. All right, you?
Both.
Both? Do you have both?
No, I have a dog, but my friends have cats, and I
yeah.
spend a lot of time with my friends, and then we always make these games. Cats are so cool.
We don't deserve animals.
Yeah, we
agree.
really don't.
Human beings. Not the 3 of us. I just want to make that clear.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
No.
But human beings.
But just in general,
Yes.
like, I was just telling my manager yesterday, and I'm sorry I'm talking too much. You can just cut this out.
No,
but
I
was
agree.
just telling my manager yesterday that in a situation where like I'm feeling like really tensed or whatever, and I'm doing producing Phillauri and everything, that every day there's something that comes your way. If I didn't have my dog to go back to and play with, I would have gone mad. The way he loves you, just you forget everything. He looks at you like you're the most important person in this universe. No one looks at me like that.
All right, so then I'm told we're running out of time, so I'm going to ask you just a question that I put to myself actually quite often. If there's a fire and there's a choice between saving your pet and a stranger, which do you choose? I choose my pet. I'm putting it out there.
Your own pet?
Yeah. My own pet and a stranger.
I would also... No,
that's
my
very
pet
hard.
would
It's
help
very
me
hard.
save the stranger. Because my dog is very cool, very smart.
Yeah, same. Because my dogs are very intelligent also, and he'll be like, he'll save both of us, like me and the other person.
This is true.
Dude is so cool. That's why his name is Dude.
Dude, that's why his name
He's
is
the dude.
He's a
All
dude.
right. Okay. All right.